Hello, Mom. Lunch is ready in the kitchen. You don't have to wait for me. Yes, I'm having lunch right now, but what is this soup? It's so salty, I don't think I can finish it. And the main dish. I thought I was eating pet food. I'm sorry. Haley, if I keep eating what you cook for me, I'll get high blood pressure. Or are you trying to make me sick on purpose? Of course not. You hate me so much that you're trying to kill me without realizing? No, why would I hate you? You're lying. A devil in disguise. What a terrible daughter-in-law. This is why I never wanted my son to marry you. I'll be careful next time. I'm very sorry. You've been married for more than 6 years, but you still can't cook properly. You're not trying your best because your husband is on a business trip. I bet you don't even want to cook for your mother-in-law. No, I never thought so. And your kid is really annoying me. She's so noisy, it's impossible for me to take a nap. I've been telling you to take her outside to play when I'm at home. I'm sorry, but it's been chilly for the past few days because of the bad weather. My daughter refuses to go out. Just kick her out of the house. You're spoiling her too much. But it's really cold outside. Many of her friends at her preschool are catching a cold because of the cold weather. You're worrying too much. When I was a child, I used to play outside even during a snowstorm. The cold should not stop kids from going outside. I'm ashamed of your daughter. Like mother, like daughter. I'll tell her to be quiet when playing inside the house. She's becoming like you, Haley. Me? I don't know. She has your flat nose. Everyone in the family has a prominent nose except for you two. You both look like a pig. How embarrassing. If only she looked like my son. But she's still your granddaughter. She won't be my only grandchild anymore. No longer my only grandchild. What do you mean? Helen got pregnant. My husband's sister? After many years of fertility treatments, she finally got pregnant. She told me she was in her 2nd trimester. I'm glad to hear that. She always wanted a baby. And she's having a son. I prefer having a grandson. I think they look adorable. Why? It's obvious. By the way, Helen is coming home to give birth in her hometown. She's going to use the spare room in our house. Make sure to clean it up before she gets here, okay? Are you talking about the room that's filled up with stuff we rarely use? Get all the stuff out of the room and clean it up. Don't leave a single speck of dust behind. We can't let my pregnant daughter sleep in a filthy room. There's still some time before she comes back, but there's a lot of things to get ready for, so be prepared. All right. Should we also change the wallpapers and floor tiles as well? It's gonna require some reconstruction. How about we renovate the whole house before she gets home? Isn't it a wonderful idea? Renovate the whole house? I hope she can move into our house with my grandson. Huh? If she moves in, I'll be able to see my beloved daughter and my lovely grandson every day. It will be so nice to see him grow up. If we're really renovating the house, which company should we contact? Can you do some research about it and negotiate for an affordable price? Make it as cheap as possible. Am I in charge of the research? What? Are you complaining? We allowed you to live in this house. Can't you do something in return? Okay. I'm so excited to meet my grandson. Good morning, Haley. Have you heard from Mom about me getting pregnant? I'm finally having a baby. Yes, she told me the other day. Congratulations! I heard you were coming back home. To be honest, Mom forced me to. I didn't want to cause any trouble. I thought you might feel uncomfortable as well. But Mom never listens to what I say. Don't worry about us, Helen. I heard your husband is busy with work. You'll be tired if you have to do everything alone while you're pregnant. I bet you can relax better at your parents' house. And that's true. My husband works as a paramedic, so he's busy all the time. I heard that there's not enough workers. I bet they're really busy. How's my brother? Is he doing okay? Is he on his business trips as always? Yep, he's always in another country. So you're alone in the house with your mother-in-law? I bet you're stressed out. No, I'm fine. Mom has been very kind to me. If you have any complaints, just tell her, okay? Don't follow all her orders. You have the right to say no. I hope I have the courage to say no. My family has a strong personality, so you have to start expressing your own opinions. They'll try to do everything their own way. Mom really has a strong personality, doesn't she? And now your pregnant sister-in-law is coming home. I guess you're in a stressful situation more than ever. No, I'm okay. Really? I would have left a long time ago if I was you. I'm looking forward to meeting you, Helen. My daughter's also really excited to take care of the baby. Really? She's so adorable. Did she turn 5 this year? She's a big girl. Yeah, she's 5 years old. She said she's going to take care of your baby like her real brother. I'll be relying on you guys then. We'd love to help, Helen. It's been 5 years since I took care of a baby, so I'm actually really excited. But I'm guessing Mom would want to do everything for the baby and wouldn't allow us to even touch her grandson. Is she that excited? She said she hoped you would move in. Really? She must be kidding. She's already living with her cute granddaughter. Helen, I think she's serious about it. Where is the new bed for my daughter? It's arriving tomorrow. What? It's not here yet? I'm sorry, it's taking a while to arrive. It's been delayed because of the snowstorm. You should have bought it earlier. What do you think you're doing? I was planning to let her sleep in a brand new bed because her due date is coming up. I had so many things to do. I'm sorry. What things? After she came back home, I have more housework to do. It shouldn't be much. But I have to prepare a different meal for her because she's pregnant, and also her room. You told me to clean her room perfectly every day. What's wrong with asking you to clean my pregnant daughter's room? I also have to look after my child. I can't just spend the whole day doing housework. I'm not a helper, Mom. Are you complaining? After she came home, you keep prioritizing her all the time. It's as if she's giving birth to your first grandchild. My daughter is also your grandchild. I think you're treating her unfairly. Oh, really? So you're complaining to me? I'm just asking you to treat my daughter better. I'm asking for fairness. Shut up. Stop giving me orders. How about you just leave the house then? My real daughter is going to give birth to my lovely grandson, so I no longer need you and your daughter in my house. Huh? You're outside shopping with your daughter now, aren't you? I'll lock the door so that you can't come in. You're free to go anywhere you like. Wait a minute, it's a snowstorm outside. Are you locking us out in this weather? You can't do this to us. It's none of my business. How about you find a cave for shelter? I'll rescue you when spring comes. Please, don't do this to us. I'm sorry if I offended you. Could you at least let my daughter stay inside? Please, I'm begging you. It's too late to say sorry now. I hope your daughter becomes quiet after experiencing the cold. You'll be able to discipline your child. How can you say that? She could die in this weather. Then find a hotel. How about you get a divorce with my son as well? Then I'll finally be able to live with just my real family members. Mom, what have you done? You're still complaining? How annoying. My real daughter is giving birth to my grandson, so I no longer need you in my house. You're useless. I hope you get involved in an accident and disappear from my life. Understand? How can I ever understand? How can you do this, you old hag? Did you just call me a hag? How rude. I'm never ever forgiving you, bitch. You haven't realized yet? I'm Helen. Helen? Huh? Why? What are you texting me? I'm with Haley right now. She's trying to warm up in a cafe. I thought you were taking a nap in your room. I went for a walk and ended up going shopping, but it started snowing, so I hopped on a taxi to get home. And on my way home, I saw Haley shivering in the snowstorm with her daughter. Mom, you locked them out, didn't you? She was being rude to me, so I was teaching her a lesson. You should have just left them there. I bet you're freezing. Come back home and have a warm bath. I'm not going home. I'm going back to my own house. What? Your due date is just next week. You could give birth any time. We can't change hospitals now. Haley told me how horribly you've been treating her. You've been bullying her since she moved in. How can you do this to your son's wife? How would you feel if I was treated like this by my husband's mother? I would never tolerate that. Then why could you do the same to your daughter-in-law? You're terrible, Mom. I never knew you were like this. Calm down, Helen. You're losing your calm because you're pregnant. Let's calm down and talk about it together, okay? My pregnancy doesn't matter. If I wasn't pregnant, I would have punched you in the face. It's my responsibility to discipline my daughter-in-law. Discipline? Locking her out during a snowstorm? You should never do something like that. You're a killer, Mom. You planned a murder. I planned on letting her in after she endured the cold for a while. You're lying. They were ice cold when I met them. If I didn't pick them up, they might have lost their lives in this snowstorm. Are you aware of how terrible you are? It's not like we're in the mountains. They wouldn't have lost their lives. Then how about you try walking in this snowstorm? I doubt you can even walk straight with the snow blocking your vision. Okay, I'll apologize to them. If Haley forgives me, stop complaining, okay? If she ever forgives you, I have nothing to say. Hello? It's me, Haley. Oh, Haley, I'm sorry I locked you out. I never knew the snowstorm was this bad. Forgive me, Haley. No, I won't forgive you. What? We almost died in this snowstorm. Why would I forgive you with a simple apology that lacks sincerity? I'm being sincere. I'm giving you a proper apology. You just want to avoid Helen getting angry at you. I don't think you can call it a proper apology. What do you want from me? I don't need anything. You don't have to apologize. I don't think I can ever forgive you. You're really stubborn and narrow-minded. You should forgive me. I apologized. You're not being sincere at all. Helen is shocked with your attitude. She said she'll never allow you to meet her son. Wait a second. That doesn't make any sense. Why? Why can't I meet my grandson? I'm his grandma. It's up to Helen. Let me talk to Helen about this. She's calling my husband, so she's not available right now. She's telling him what happened. And she also told me to move out as soon as possible. Is everyone trying to leave me? I'm moving out like you wanted me to, and my husband is coming with me. Helen is furious and decided not to visit your house ever again. My son was the one who wanted to live with me. I don't think he will ever agree to move out. No, he clearly told me that he'll be moving out with me. I can't believe it. My husband never knew that I was being treated horribly by his mother. I didn't want him to worry, so I chose not to tell him. But I regret not telling him earlier about it. Are you leaving me alone in this house? I thought you liked a quiet environment. You can take a nap as much as you want and cook anything you want to eat. I'm happy how everything turned out. I can finally live with my real family without any disturbance. The first thing Helen did was to scold my husband for failing to protect his wife. I tried to convince her that he wasn't to be blamed, but she never listened. She thought that the reason why he didn't realize the horrible treatment by his mother was because he wasn't interested in his family enough. When she pointed that out, my husband seemed really shocked. He then apologized to me about not being able to protect me, and we decided to move out of his parents' house. As Helen decided, she never visited her mother's house nor allowed her to meet her son. As soon as she gave birth in her hometown, she left instantly and went back to her own house. I bet her mother was really shocked about it. After half a year passed, she came to visit us in our new home. She apologized repeatedly, crying floods of tears and begging for forgiveness. But my husband asked her to leave, and she sadly went back home in the pouring rain. I wonder if she'll ever get to meet her grandson. Maybe she'll never be able to.
220,000, please. Yes? The bank will be closing soon, so please transfer the money right away. Mom, what's wrong? Money for an emergency? Yes, ASAP, please. You know that account, right? You won't be able to send it at 3, will you? You have to transfer the money now, right now. What? Now? You said until 3 p.m.? Oh no, we're running out of time. I wonder if I'll make it in time. What's wrong with you all of a sudden? I'll tell you about that later. Anyway, I need it now. Not yet. Get on with it. Don't rush me. I don't have time. I'll just have to go to the nearest convenience store. I don't care where you are. Just hurry up. Oh, I hope I'm not too late. Lizzie, are you at the convenience store? Don't dawdle. Run. I need to transfer the money right away. Oh, why are you making me so frustrated? I'm on my way to the convenience store. Can't it wait at least a little bit? I finally arrived. I'll transfer the money now. If you have time to work, do it now. We don't have much time left. Right. I'll transfer the money now. Okay, it's done. What's the money for, by the way? You don't think it's a scam or something, do you? That can't be true. You're so slow. I cringed. I have to go back to work. I'm in such a hurry. I had to transfer the money. You have to tell me what exactly you need it for later. I'll call you after work. It's not something you need to worry about that much. I'm sorry to bother you at work. I just really needed it right now. I knew I could count on Lizzie. Thank you for everything. Since your father passed away, you are my only hope. Dad, Lizzie helped me today too. Thank you for always looking out for me. I'm glad I was helpful, but can you say that to your heart's content? It's embarrassing to hear. No, I just wanted to report to your father who watches over us from heaven. Yes, okay. I'm going back to work. I'll see you later. I'm done with work. I'm tired. I was in a huge hurry, so I didn't get a chance to ask, but what was the 220,000 for during the day? Thanks for helping me out during the day. Lizzie doesn't have to worry about such details. The details are my money. I have the right to ask. What did you need 220,000 for so suddenly? Surprisingly detailed. I'm going to take a bath now. I've taken my clothes off, so can I come back after my bath? Okay, call me when you get out of the bath. I'll see you later. Make sure you call me. Roger that. Hey Lizzie, can you make time for me tomorrow? I was waiting to hear from you all evening. Tomorrow, I don't have any special plans. Yes, good. I'll see you tomorrow at our usual eel restaurant, 12. You eat eels? What's the matter? Suddenly? There is someone I want you to meet. He's very nice. You'll love him. Does that mean a blind date? I'm not interested in blind dates, so I'll pass. I've told you before, I'm not getting married. I have my own life to lead, so will you leave me alone? Don't say so. I've already told your partner. He liked you, Lizzie, and I thought it would make me look good. Just once, please. If you don't like it, Lizzie, you can say no right away. I also want to return yesterday's money to Lizzie. You like eels, don't you? I like it, but... Yes, deal, tomorrow, 12 p.m. Don't be late. It's a long-established eel restaurant, so come neatly. Well, I'm not in the mood. I'm not gonna go after all. I want to take it easy on my day off. Tell the other person no. I want to give you back the money from yesterday. I made a reservation at the restaurant. You must come. Absolutely no cancellations. Too pushy. Okay, I understand. I guess I should just go. I'll be back as soon as I've eaten the eel and gotten my money back. Yes, I understand. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm more excited than you are. I have a bad feeling about this. Why should I be excited? It's been a long time since I've had eels, and I'm so happy to see you, Lizzie. Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow. Might be too excited to sleep. You're exaggerating. You're not a kid before a field trip. Anyway, don't be late tomorrow. You have my word. Hey, why did you leave? Isn't that disrespectful to the other party? You said we were just going to eat eels, right? Besides, it was Mom who said I could turn it down right away. I didn't expect even the other parents to come. I was naive, and you even talked about tying the knot. What do you think you're doing with me? Are you ignoring my feelings? I'm losing more and more interest in getting married. Yes, I'm sorry, but he was nice, wasn't he? He's a dentist by trade and he's also rich. A good fit for you as a dental assistant. You'll never get a chance like this. How old do you think you are now? You're not old enough to afford the luxuries of life if you're going to be alone like this forever. I don't feel safe. I'm worried about you being single. What's not to like? Because the other guy is divorced? No, that's not the point. Then you don't even have to think about it. What's wrong with you? I told you before, I'm not going to get married. I want to live freely forever. You may not understand even if I tell you. It's my way of life. You don't have to force me to understand. Just leave me alone. Don't worry, I'm not lonely. That's terrible, Lizzie. You're trampling all over my feelings. I can't believe how annoying that is when I'm so worried about you. I'm just trying to help you think about it so you won't regret it. I can't believe you let that go. You don't know what it's like to be a parent. I haven't been able to stop crying since you left. I can't believe you didn't realize how much I care about you. I'm sure your father in heaven is worried about you. He's not just worried, he's crying. You start talking about Dad again. Dad doesn't think that way. I understand your concern. But you see, not everyone wants to get married. You really don't like it? What about from your friends? No? They're very rich. It would be a big help for Mom. So, it's all about the money. I can't believe it. Are you going to make me marry you for money? What do you think I am? That's why you're so keen. Anyway, I said no, understand? I asked you to do it. Oh well, it's better to have money, isn't it? Marriage is more about money than love. Lizzie, are you out of your mind to turn down a rich man who likes you so much? I'm not marrying someone for money, so you'll have to turn them down properly. I bet you'll change your mind. I know about you. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask, what was the last $220,000 for? Oh, that was, the deadline to pay the property taxes on my house. Thanks to you, I paid it on time. Thank you. Property taxes? That's something you knew about it in advance, right? I was careless. I have more important things to talk about than that. I've been invited to go on a trip next month, and I need another $200,000, please. $200,000? I just loaned you $220,000 the other day. I know it's impossible. I made Lizzie angry. If only Dad were still alive at a time like this, I wouldn't have had to go through all this. It's okay. I just have to be patient. Oh, I was looking forward to it. First and last overseas trip of my life. You don't have to say it like that. It sounds like it's my fault. I'm on the edge too. It's hard, but I told my friends I'm not feeling well. It's sad lying to everyone, but I can't help it. If you put it that way, how can I not lend you the money? Yeah, is it okay? But I'm going to get you in trouble, Lizzie. I still feel bad for Lizzie, so I'm staying at home lonely. I'm sure everyone will have fun. Oh, how I wish I could have gone. Oh God, this is really the last time. Thanks, Lizzie, I understand, and please think about the dentist again. When are you going to give it back? You're already back from your trip, right? Oh, Lizzie, I'm sorry it took so long to get back to you. I'm still a little jet-lagged and my head is still spinning. When did you get back from your trip? By the way, where did you go abroad? Singapore. Maybe it's the ears, but I'm just so tired. Singapore is an hour time difference, and it costs $200,000? Okay, then I'll go. Now? Are you coming over here? Can we do this some other time? Oh, it's hard. I need to rest. If it's that hard, I should go right away. Just stay in bed and I'll be fine. I'm sorry for worrying you. Yeah, so when do you think you'll get it back? Lizzie, you're persistent too. Think about it. It's the property tax on your house. It's your inheritance at the end of the day. You have to pay that much, don't you? Yes, and what kind of logic is that? So you're saying you won't return the $220,000? Hey, come on. You have Dad's inheritance, don't you? That's not all. You get a survivor's pension, don't you? How come you don't have that much money? I'm sick right now. I don't want to hear you say that at a time like this. You feel sick? Isn't that a hangover? You don't think I know anything? I always thought it was weird. I can't believe you had an inheritance and a survivor's pension and you can't pay your property taxes. Remember, I loaned you $30,000 last year, didn't I? I remember, but Lizzie, you have Dad's legacy too, don't you? Why don't you lend me a few bucks, you little cheapskate? If that's the money you really need, no way going to a host club at your age is too embarrassing. You went on the trip with your host anyway, didn't you? What? Lizzie, how do you know? Do you follow me? You're a scary girl. I have a friend who hangs out at the host club. I couldn't believe it at first when he sent me the pictures. I was floored. You're too old for it. Don't tell me you spent it all at the host club. Who do you know? Is Lizzie's friend there? Yes, a classmate of mine from high school has a liquor store, and he distributes alcohol to stores. When he went to deliver the alcohol to that store, he thought someone was being loud and boisterous. He told me it looked like Mrs. Brown's mother. I didn't think it was possible, but I asked him to take a picture and send it to me. I was so surprised at the state of affairs that I couldn't stop myself from opening my mouth. Oh, well, that's. You don't have to make excuses. You're not using the house as collateral, are you? You didn't borrow money from some strange place, did you? I didn't borrow it. I only borrowed it from Lizzie. It's true, believe me. Okay, I believe you. Stop hosting right now. How much did you spend? Is there really nothing left of Dad's inheritance? There's nothing left of Dad's legacy, but I didn't have a choice. I miss him. I'm so lonely. What am I going to do now? That's no excuse. Oh my god, Dad, you're crying. I can't believe you spent all of Dad's inheritance and survivor's pension on paying hosts. He should in tears in heaven. Poor Dad. Lizzie, don't say that. I'm sorry and I won't go back. I'll take care of your money from now on. Do you understand? I'll only give you the bare minimum to live on. Okay, I'll go get them now, so have your bank book and card ready. What? Are you serious? Lizzie, you don't have to do that. Forgive me, please. This way. I will not allow it. I can't believe you would use what Dad bequeathed to us like this. It's so shocking, it hurts my heart. Wait, please, I'm really sorry. Oh yeah, I'm going to tell Lizzie how to spend the money from now on. That's good, right? No, you can't. If I don't do something, they'll sell my house too. We're almost there. There's no point in running away. Oh no, I'm not going back there. Why don't you trust me? My dad in heaven is telling me to protect my mom. Dad, from now on, I'm going to make sure I'm watching over Mom's behavior. I'm on my way, so have your bank book and card ready. Oh no, then I won't be able to see Joe anymore. His name is Joe, the host. How old is he, that guy? 25. He's very cute. He's so sweet and always tells me how much he loves me. It's for the money. Seriously, no 25-year-old host is going to fall in love with a 60-year-old. If you ever go to a host club again, I'll cut ties with you. Do you understand? What? You're cutting me off? I don't want you to do that. Please reconsider. Listen, I have an appointment with Joe tomorrow. Let me just go in time. No, you can't. You were just invited to accompany him anyway, weren't you? Yes, call that host and ask if it's okay if you don't have any money tomorrow. Ask him. Of course it's okay. I'll be back in a minute. How did it go? Did you hear back? Oh my god, I can't get a text or a phone call. What's going on? I think you're going crazy. You just got blocked. Proof that they are not interested in people without money. Oh no, he was so nice to me. Huh? No members? Joe, he's gone. What do you mean? You'll never hear from him again. How's it going? Reality setting in? They don't deal with people who don't have money. They're hosts. I've given him so many gifts. I even put some expensive alcohol in it for him. I even gave him a nomination. Traitor. I'll sue him. It's useless to sue. That's what hosts do. If Mom pesters him, he'll sue you for stalking him. Don't do anything embarrassing like that. Stalker? I'm being sued? Yes, and if they sue you, they'll take you into custody. You can get a conviction. Do you want that? That's not good. And what am I supposed to do with a criminal record? Just think about it. It's terrifying. If you don't want that to happen, listen to me from now on. When we get there, I'm going to ask you a lot of questions about what you've been up to, so be prepared. Someone I love dumped me. You should feel a little sorry for me. Someone you like? Don't be silly. You're out of your mind. Still can't wake up? Joe loved your money, not Mom. Oh no, that's terrible. Too terrible. Don't you think I'll know if I don't get sued? They'll get you for real. No, that's... Oh my god, what am I going to do? Okay, I'm not going to the host club anymore. Don't take my bank book, please. Lizzie, forgive me. I won't forgive you. I'll never be so lenient again. Lizzie, please reconsider. Please, please, please. I won't allow it. I'm here. Don't dawdle. Can you open the door, please? After this, my mother resisted, but I made her promise that I would keep the bank book and cards, and that she would write down all receipts and income and expenses each month and give them to me. My mother's money is saved every month to prepare for an eventuality, but when the money is saved up, she wants to go to host clubs without punishment, so I asked her to start a part-time job as a housekeeper. She works a lot during the day, so she is exhausted at night. It's just as well that she no longer has the energy to go to host clubs. She is also paying off her debt to me, little by little. I am a certified dental hygienist, which I have wanted to get for a long time, and I am enjoying my own unique life work.